Have you felt it? That strange unsettling sensation that the world around you is somehow becoming less real. It is not that the buildings are fading or the ground is disappearing. It is something deeper. It is the feeling that the people around you, perhaps even your own family or your closest friends, are drifting away from you. You are sitting at the same dinner table. You are walking down the same street, but it feels like you are watching them through a pane of thick soundproof glass. Their conversations seem distant. Their worries about politics, about money, about the daily drama of the world seem foreign to you. Like a language you used to speak but have now forgotten. You feel like a ghost in your own life. Or perhaps you feel like an observer sent to watch a movie that is reaching its chaotic climax. If this sounds familiar, if this resonates with the silence in your heart right now, I have a message for you. You are not depressed. You are not dissociating. And you are certainly not going crazy. You are experiencing the Great Separation. For decades, the legendary hypnotherapist Dolores Cannon warned us about this specific moment in our history. Through thousands of sessions with clients under the deepest level of somnambulistic trance, she uncovered a truth that was hard to believe 30 years ago, but is undeniable today. She said that Earth is not just changing, it is splitting. We are no longer living on a single cohesive planet. Like a cell dividing under a microscope, our reality is currently tearing into two distinct frequencies. One is the old Earth, the 3D world of fear, chaos, war, control, and heavy density. The other is the new Earth, the 5D world of compassion, telepathy, peace, and instantaneous creation. For years, these two worlds have overlapped. We could walk between them. We could keep a foot in both worlds. But as we enter the frequency acceleration of 2026, the bridge between them is breaking. The reason you feel so tired, the reason you hear that high-pitched ringing in your left ear, the reason you suddenly cannot tolerate the violence on the news is because your soul is trying to make the jump. You are currently standing with one foot on the dock and one foot on the boat, and the boat is starting to drift away. In this special broadcast, we are going to look at the map of this split. Not just a map of borders, but a map of frequency. We will show you the safe zones of the new Earth and how to anchor yourself there before the separation is complete. The split is no longer a theory. It has begun. Which side of the glass will you be on? To understand where we are going, we must go back to the source. Dolores Cannon was not a psychic. She was a researcher. She called herself a reporter of lost knowledge. Over 40 years of regression therapy, she contacted what she called the subconscious, a vast collective intelligence that holds the records of all human history. In her books, specifically The 3 Waves of Volunteers and The New Earth, she described a phenomenon that kept appearing in session after session from different clients who had never met each other. They all described Earth shifting its vibration. They said the whole world is changing. We are moving into a new frequency, a new dimension. But they also gave a warning. A warning that is critical for us to understand right now. They said that not everyone would go. Imagine 2 trains sitting in a station. For a long time, the trains are stopped. You can walk from one train to the other. You can visit friends in the other car. Me, too. You can share stories. The doors are open. But then the whistle blows. The engines start to hum. The trains start to move. One train is heading towards a cycle of destruction, karma, and density. This is the old Earth. It is heavy. It is fueled by fear. The other train is heading towards a cycle of light, expansion, and creation. This is the new Earth. It is light. It is fueled by love. As they pick up speed, the distance between them grows. At first, you can still shout across the gap. But eventually the gap becomes too wide. You can no longer jump across. You can no longer even see the other train. Dolores said regarding those who stay on the old Earth. They will be left back in what they created. They will not even know that anything has happened. They will simply continue in their reality playing out the lessons they chose to learn. This explains the chaos you see today. We are in the final moments of the divergence. The wars that seem to make no sense. The political anger that divides families. The financial systems that are teetering on collapse. This is the heavy baggage of the old train trying to hold you back. It is the gravity of the 3D world increasing its pull one last time. And the sudden peace you feel when you are alone in nature. The sudden moments of bliss for no reason. That is the whistle of the new train calling you home. But where is this new Earth? Is it a different planet? Do we have to die to get there? This is the most common misunderstanding. No, it is right here. It is overlaying our current reality like a hologram. It occupies the same space but a different time and density. Just as a radio station on 98.5 does not interfere with a station on 101.5, even though they exist in the same air, the new Earth exists in a frequency band that the old Earth cannot perceive. And right now you are being asked to tune your dial. Let us look at the map of 2026. In our other investigations regarding geology, we looked at physical safe zones. We looked at high ground, stable bedrock, and places safe from flooding. Those are important for the physical body survival. But Dolores Cannon gave us the map for the soul. She revealed that on the new Earth, safety is not defined by geography. It is defined by resonance. If you are looking for a place to live during this transition, you must learn to read the energy map. Zone 1, the dense zones. These are the areas of high population density and, more importantly, high fear density. Big cities where millions of people are living in a state of constant stress, anger, competition, and survival mode. Dolores explained that fear is a heavy, sticky vibration. It acts like a gravitational anchor. If you are living in a dense zone and you are not spiritually shielded, you absorb that energy. You are anchoring yourself to the old Earth timeline simply by proximity. This is why many of you are feeling a sudden unexplained urge to leave the cities. You might find yourself feeling suddenly drained, nauseous, or anxious when you go into a shopping mall or a crowded street. That is not social anxiety. That is your body rejecting the old density. Your cells are vibrating too fast to exist comfortably in that slow, heavy soup of emotion. Zone 2, the islands of light. On the new Earth map, there are pockets of high frequency. These are the islands of light. Sometimes they are physical places, mountains, forests, places near moving water. Dolores often spoke of the importance of water as it conducts high-frequency energy. Specific locations have been identified as amplifiers for this new frequency. Dolores Cannon and many other intuitives have pointed to high-energy vortexes that are anchoring the new Earth grid right now. Places like Sedona in Arizona, the Sacred Valley in Peru, Glastonbury in England, and Mount Shasta in California. These are the chakra points of the planet. But you do not have to live there to connect to them. You can connect to them mentally. But more often these islands are communities. Dolores foresaw that people of the same frequency would naturally magnetize towards each other. It is a law of physics. Like attracts like. You might feel a sudden urge to move to a specific town not knowing why. You might feel pulled to leave your corporate job and start a garden. You might feel a call to sell everything and simplify. This is your internal GPS guiding you to a frequency-safe zone. These are places where the veil is thin and where the new Earth grid is already established. The one place to avoid. Dolores was very specific about one thing to avoid. It is not a place on a map. She warned against the void of fear. She said the most dangerous place to be is in fear because fear creates the reality you are afraid of. This is the ultimate secret of the split. If you look at the map of the world and you see destruction, you are staying on the old train. If you look at the map and you see an opportunity to rebuild, you are stepping onto the new train. You are the map maker. You decide where you live by what you choose to focus on. I am curious about your location right now. Do you feel that where you live is a high-frequency zone or a dense zone? Let us know in the comments. Just type high or dense. It helps us map the grid of our community. But shifting maps is not easy on the physical vessel. Dolores warned us that as the frequency of the planet rises, our bodies would struggle to catch up. She called it the rewiring. And science is actually beginning to measure this. It is called the Schumann resonance, the heartbeat of the Earth. For decades, it vibrated at a steady 7.83 Hz. But recently, massive spikes of over 100 Hz have been recorded. The planet is literally vibrating faster, and your biology is trying to keep up. The physical body is carbon-based. It is dense. The new Earth body is crystalline-based. It is light. The friction between these two states causes physical symptoms that doctors often cannot explain. Many of you watching this are feeling it right now. Symptom number 1, the high-pitched ringing. It is not tonitis. It is a download. It is your body tuning itself to the new frequency like a radio finding a new station. It often happens in the quiet moments or right before you fall asleep. It is a sign that your DNA is being upgraded to hold more light. When you hear it, do not be afraid. Stop, breathe, and say, I am listening. Symptom number 2, the 3 a.m. wake up. Are you waking up every night between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m.? You are wide awake, mind racing or feeling a strange energy in your body. This is the God hour. The veil between dimensions is thinnest at this time. Your guides are working on you while you sleep and the energy surge wakes you up. Do not fight it. Use this time to meditate or simply be still. Symptom number 3, loss of memory. Do you walk into a room and forget why you were there? Do you forget words in the middle of a sentence? Do you feel like you cannot remember what happened yesterday? Dolores said this is happening because you are moving out of linear time and into now time. In the 5D reality, past and future do not exist the way they do here. You are not losing your mind. You are losing the limitation of time. You are becoming a being of the present moment. Symptom number 4, deep exhaustion. A bone-heavy fatigue that sleep does not cure. You feel like you have run a marathon even though you have done nothing. This is because you are doing immense work on the astral plane while you sleep. You are helping to build the grid of the new Earth. You are processing immense amounts of cosmic data. Your body needs rest to integrate these changes. If you have these symptoms, do not run to the doctor in panic. Celebrate. It means the separation is working. It means you are not being left behind. You are mutating. You are becoming the new human. So why are you here? Why did you choose to be on Earth during this chaotic, painful, confusing split? Why didn't you stay in the realms of peace and light? Dolores Cannon discovered the most beautiful secret of all. She found that many of the souls on Earth right now, perhaps the majority of people watching this video, are volunteers. You heard the call. In the spirit realm before you were born, you saw Earth in trouble. You saw the planet shaking. You saw humanity on the brink of destroying itself. And when the call went out for help, you raised your hand. You said, I will go. I will go down there into the density. I will forget who I am. I will suffer the amnesia, but I will hold the light. You did not come here to be saved. You came here to save. But you do not save the world by fighting it. You do not save it by arguing politics or fixing the economy. You save it by being. You are the anchor. You are the battery charger for the rest of humanity. Your frequency is the stabilizer. When you hold your peace while everyone else is panicking, you stabilize the grid. When you choose love while the news sells fear, you build the bridge to the new Earth. You are the map. The year 2026 is not a deadline. It is a graduation. It is the moment where the work you have done for lifetimes comes to fruition. Do not worry about your family members who seem asleep. Do not worry about the chaos on the screen. Each soul is on their own journey. You cannot force them to wake up, just as you cannot force a flower to bloom. Your only job is to bloom yourself. If you shine bright enough, they will see the light. And maybe, just maybe, they will find their way to the new train because they saw you standing on it. Thank you. Trust the plan. Trust your soul. You are exactly where you are supposed to be. We need to solidify this energy. We need to ground this knowledge into the physical realm. If you feel the resonance of this message, if you know deep in your heart beyond all logic that you are a volunteer, I want you to anchor that energy right now. Leave a comment below and declare your status to the universe. Type 1 I'm a volunteer. Let us find each other in the comments. Let us build our island of light right here in the digital space. Welcome to the new Earth. We have been waiting for you.